Hello traders, Gary Wagner here, just about 11:30 in Honolulu, 5:30 in New York. It is Tuesday, July the 9th, 2019, and this is the daily report for gold and silver. With the exception of silver today, we do have the precious metals lower, nominally lower, fractionally lower, especially in gold. The big move down has been palladium today, and the dollar has definitely added some slight headwinds because it is a little bit stronger on the day. All eyes and ears are awaiting the testimony by Chairman Powell, which is set to begin to the Senate on Thursday, and traders, market participants, and investors will be looking for any insight as to the future direction of the Federal Reserve's monetary policy. While the probability, and this is according to the CME's FedWatch tool, is 100% that there will be a rate cut of 0.25% or 25 basis points at the end of this month, the uncertainty rests in the future direction of these rate cuts, the magnitude, and the timing of them. With that in mind, let's take a look at current pricing. Traders, as you can see, gold has been flirting with $1,400 per ounce throughout the better part of the day. It is currently tracking down 40 cents and is fixed at $13.9960, just shy of that key psychological level. Now it is traded to a high today of 1402.40 and a low of 1387.50. That low is of critical importance to us in that we have a trade. We are long at 1391 and we have a stop at 1385. So the fact that it traded to 87.50 avoided our stop being executed or hit, and we still remain long with a little bit of profits on this trade. As I said, silver was the one precious metal to actually trade higher today at 13.5 cents. That's up about 0.5% or 8.5 cents. The dollar itself was up fractionally, 97.09, and platinum was down about 0.7%. Net decline of 540 at 815. And lastly, palladium giving up $16, a little bit over 1% at $1,524 per ounce. Traders, let's take a look at our technical studies and talk about our current trade with its stop as well as our exit strategy. So traders, as you know, we did enter a long trade last week, and that was after taking a calculated and small loss of approximately $20 when we entered the market on this huge move up that was right here, and that was just prior to it coming up, touching upon the all-time high this year, and then selling off hard and brisk. Now, what we did at that point is we purposely put a very tight stop, and we put the stop at 1408. The rationale behind that was my belief was that if it did come down, it would probably come down to test these lows, and I wanted to be able to enter the market from a better vantage point if in fact it sold off and found support in that area. And traders, that is exactly what we saw, because as the market came down, it broke through 1408. It actually traded to a low of about 87, and so we entered the trade as it came back up. We got in at 1391. We put our stop just below this price point at 1384 and change. The rationale for the stop placement was that if it's going to go lower, it's going to make a new low. If it finds support, the current level that we're looking at 85 to 87 really needs to hold. And my sense was that there was a decent probability that it would. Now, that being said, we have a couple of dollars on this trade, about $8 or $9, but there's really not a logical place to move our stop to because it all, in terms of price range, is contained within these last couple of days in this candle here. And my sense is that what we need to see it break above again is 1400. 1400 is pretty much what I'm looking at as a level of support that is currently resistance. We're just shy of that, traded to 1402 and then broke back down below, but is currently within 40 cents of 1400. So I still feel as though we have a very, very decent probability that this trade will take us above 1400. If in fact it does, the various areas that I would look at as potential exit areas, the first one would be this 0.78 at 1415, 1416. If it is able to trade above that price point, I believe it will challenge the record high this year at around 1440. For that reason, traders, my recommendation is to maintain your current long position, maintain your current stop. We will watch it very closely, and the key will be what Chairman Powell says on Thursday in his testimony to the Senate. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you as always good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for the next daily update and review. Bye-bye.